Ranged weapon makes the fight extremely easy, so much so that I fought phase 1 at 10 times speed, phase 2 at 4 times speed, and phase 3 at 1.5 times speed. So in this video, instead of explaining the fight, I want to talk about the advantage of using ranged weapon and its damage and cost. Slingshot doesn't really have advantage in phase 1 over melee weapon because phase 1 is pretty easy. But in phase 2 and 3, ranged weapons make it possible for you to avoid majority of boss abilities. If you're a skilled player, none of the abilities will bother you. But if you're not, ranged weapon can significantly simplify the fight. In phase 2, you only need to worry about the greater gestalts, and in phase 3, you only need to worry about the laser attack. Ranged weapons, including whips, can solve one of the biggest frustrations in phase 3. That is, that the boss is slippery and can dodge melee attacks. There's one more advantage, it's fast speed. Wilson can solo the boss in 20 minutes, but this fight only took 12 minutes. It's nearly twice as fast. In comparison, Wanda and Wolf can finish it in 8 minutes. Now the fight is out of the way, let's talk about the biggest problem, the massive amount of ammunition. I used 500 suicide ammos. That requires 9 suicides to make. Is it worth it? With 9 suicides, you can make 3 suits. If you don't think you can beat the boss with 3 suits, then the ammos are well worth it. Plus, the fight is much safer using ammos, and you're much less likely to get hit. Not to mention, suicides are actually renewable because of green gems, making the process sustainable in theory. However, you also need 50 nightmare fuels, and that's a lot. Or is it? In comparison, you can naturally farm 20 to 25 nightmare fuels every day. Hunting triple mech tasks takes more than a day. The time used to hunt triple mech tasks twice is enough to farm 50 nightmare fuels by hand. Plus, there are other ways to farm nightmare fuels. I used suicide ammo in the video. Suicide ammo is particularly good against stationary targets. The boss is blocked by the edge in all 3 phases, when the shadow tentacles can reach the boss for their full lifetime. The ammo's listed damage is 51, but its actual damage is about 74 per bullet on average. That's about 50% better. So in conclusion, the method is nearly twice as fast as melee Walter or Wilson. It can compensate the lack of fighting skills, and lowers the cost of armors while increase the cost of weapons.